Welcome back, everybody. A big part of my zone of genius and something that I'm very gifted in is something I've been talking about in recent videos, this notion of integration and how vital it is for the inner work and spiritual work, this notion of creating the time and space to actually uptake, make the energy stick, and have the transformation take shape, especially in the mind, heart, and body and energetic system, so you can actually see and translate the results to what you want. So in this video, my intention is for those that are clients, students, those that have come to my virtual live events or used my tools online that are oftentimes life-changing and very powerful to optimize the integration process so your inner work that you've done with me can last and stick. And so I'm going to do that through some self-care guidance and tips, some follow-up tips, let's say some action items and some general wisdom teachings that you can use. So before we get into it, we need to understand that it depends on the type or nature of the inner work, or let's say the transformational work you're doing. We have one bucket of activation, which is really stimulating, bringing in higher energies, and it involves activating, bringing online these energy centers or bringing in activations, insights, up levels, etc. So this notion of it being stimulating is one, or activating, energizing is one big component. It's oftentimes the energy is coming in. Then on the other side, we have healing inner work. And this type of bucket, let's say, or category of this nature of inner work involves oftentimes releasing, clearing out things from the mind, heart, body, energy systems, releasing them outwards, a purging. And it oftentimes involves restorative. We get tired. There's a release, as I've said, through these inner systems. And it oftentimes involves things coming out of us vis-a-vis things that we call purging sometimes in the spiritual industry. So generally speaking, no matter whether it's activating or healing work, the tips and guidance are the same, and then I'll get into the distinctions. Generally speaking, with any type of integration, you want to, for the days after you've done the practice, you've attended the seminar, plant medicine, what have you, breath work, workshops, trainings, guided meditations, guided practices, etc. You want to prioritize. What do I mean by that? You want to have these tools and practices be foremost in your day-to-day. Maybe create a affirmation, or what I call an anchor code, something that'll help you make this energy stick. Maybe create a physical representation, an image, a cutout that you put somewhere prominently. You also want to, no matter whether it's activating or healing, create time for stillness, restorative practices for this cauldron to allow the energies to take hold, which also you want to take it easy. You don't want to do anything too strenuous, whether it's activating or healing work. So again, the energies can actually take shape, the transformation can take hold, and the energies can be uploaded, so to speak. With that, you want to bring some journaling, some time to reflect, some reflective awareness, some opportunities to actually process, unpack, and further integrate and make sense of what you've done, so then you can actually do things with it and implement it. And it also helps, as I do a lot of these videos more and more, because I spend so much of my personal time in nature practicing what I preach. Integration is always benefited and optimized when you spend some time in nature. So let's focus on whether it's activating, and there's some custom tips there and things you can do, and then the healing type of inner work. So with activating, stimulating, energizing, bringing energies in, bringing things in, you want to focus on continuing being in these high vibe states and practices. You don't want to go up or stimulate and then kind of go back to the day to day. You want to continue, pepper in the practices, maybe listen to high vibe music, high vibe art and media. Keep yourself in those high states so you can continue to really soak it up and allow that high vibe state to further the activation's integration. You also want to, as far as what you ingest, you want to take in grounding foods and drinks, things that will help you ground and really anchor into your body, because oftentimes you'll become so stimulated, or let's say high on your own vibes. And then as far as this activating type of inner work, to integrate it, you want to also focus on the prioritization of how you can implement, right? So I've done all this activation. Once these breakthroughs come in, you've taken time in nature, journaling, reflective awareness, restorative, grounding foods, you've continue to do the high vibe practices, you'll start to have insights. So then make it a priority to then start to make use of those insights and bring that into implementation. Now on the other side, if you've done healing to customize it, some releasing is happening, what you want to then focus on is downtime, really creating time for extra stillness, extra restorative practices. Take a salt bath or bathe in a natural salt body of water if you're able to. And on the ingesting, you want to take in light foods, a green, alkalinized the diet to the extent you can to allow the body to further clear, restore, and get it out of your system. Above all else, no matter what type of inner work you're doing, I commend you, I salute you, keep at it. I trust that these videos, my resources, the tools, the wisdom teachings, and the practical spiritual sciences that I, Hasadegi, provide you visionary leaders around the world is going to equip you, empower you, and inspire you to make these changes stick. So, because this is geared towards those that have known me and have actually done some practices live or follow-up work with me one-on-one or in retreat fashion, if you have any questions or comments and you haven't already reached out to me, please do take advantage. And if you feel I can guide you deeper, answer some questions, or help with the symptoms, they oftentimes need to be addressed during the integration phase. You can find my link on my channel. I offer a complimentary 30-minute consultation through Zoom audio. We don't turn our camera on, and it's much like having a call through Zoom, and that affords you the opportunity to further ask questions so I could be of support and make sure that you can make this work stick, have the self-care you need, have the follow-up action items, and that way you can be the ascending leader you came here to be. Thank you so much for supporting my work by liking, commenting, sharing these resources, and above all else, engaging with this practice, engaging with these tools and wisdom teachings. And I look forward to seeing you again on my channel, at my upcoming events, using my resources, and who knows, maybe one day we'll work together, either guiding you in one-on-one sessions or in my one-on-one retreats or group retreats. Take care for now. Much love and blessings.